In March of 2022, a delegation from Canada, including residential school survivors and Indigenous leaders such as Cookbee Roseanne Casimir from Kamloops to Sequepum, traveled to Rome, Italy for a private audience with Pope Francis. That historic trip concluded with an apology from the Pope over the atrocities committed at residential schools.
I brought forth messages directly from survivors, as well as the realities of representing a First Nation now charged with the aftermath of a residential school, the sacred care of missing children in unmarked graves. I went to Rome with hope of building meaningful steps towards reconciliation while seeking justice in whatever form the families of the missing children seek.
And almost 2 years later, since that trip to Italy, here to Kamloops to Sequepum, where the initial 215 unmarked graves were first discovered in May of 2021, a special ceremony took place between the Archdiocese of Vancouver and the First Nation on Easter Sunday. Witnesses were blanketed and brushed off as the signing of the Sacred Covenant took place.
To sign a sacred covenant with the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Vancouver is to enact important steps of contrition, be it confirming historical records, sharing truths, and commitments to action. To sign it on Easter Sunday is a symbolic and significant step forward.
A few of the highlights of the covenant include the Church's commitment to help honor and memorialize former students of the Kamloops Residential School, creating more easy searchable tools to find documents, and the Church has retained scientific experts who have worked around the world to help identify those in the unmarked graves.
Truly, the residential school system did do great damage to Indigenous people, especially to their language, their customs, and their traditions. Unquestionably, the Church was wrong in implementing a government colonialist policy, which resulted in devastation for many children, families, and communities. We recognize, as Catholics, as the Catholic Church, our part in the resulting tragedies. But now, we wish to journey with the people of the Kamloops Nation on a path to greater healing, more understanding, increased respect.
The Archbishop says all records from the Archdiocese of Vancouver have been turned over so that families can finally find out the truth of what happened to their lost children and relatives. Tina House, APTN National News, Vancouver.